Alright then. I already have the game loaded up, so I guess we can get started right now, even though we're a little bit early, but hey, that's okay. So anyways, yeah, if you guys want to help support the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below if you're watching as a VOD. So anywho, yeah, I don't know much about this act 2. I do know that it might take place somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure, but we're just gonna go ahead and check out the prologue and start from there. In story act 1. You know what? We already covered that, so forget it. Birth? Ooh, whose birthday is it? It better not be Kay's birthday, or I mean Kay's child's birthday. I mean, ain't no son of mine. Who are you again? Hello? It's Jover. All is lost. Sure, but who are you? Hello? Authority has fallen. Order is shattered to pieces. Illusion dispelled. The farce of power reclaims its mantle atop society. The truth is unbroken. The memory is spoken. My shrieks and pleas fall upon deaf ears. I even forgotten my name. How did we stumble upon this ending? What are you talking about? Was it our proposed answer, an eventual obstruction to an aesthetic path? Or perhaps my attempt to define this world under a singular genre? I'm getting real tired of this whole narrative thing. Or could I have unintentionally dismissed a crucial sign, foreshadowing our doom as mere MacGuffin? Are you really saying that? Oh my god. I can't even believe we're saying MacGuffin in the year 2026. My god. I'm starting to not feel the story. Such pondering holds value no further. If anything, I'm starting to have a little bit of regrets getting into this. For the signs are beyond my reach now. I'm sorry, are you talking about crop circles? You're probably talking about crop circles. Okay, you know, I didn't come here to... I did come here to find crop, or rather the friends along the way. It turns out the crop circles were the friends we found along the way. Just as the small one once said, I shall fade into insignificance in the backdrop of this world as the anomalous bystander. Oh my god. Another underground dweller. Okay, you know what? Screw you. I want to talk to you anymore. Oh, tell your screen. My story has concluded. Please sing a tale of your own. What? Why is this turning into the back rooms now? What the hell? Why is it the back rooms? What? Preposterous, utterly preposterous. Oh my god. Don't tell me who I think that is. Is that what you claim as logic? Your ludicrous sentiments demand that green be blue and blue be green. What role could the chroma play in this circus? Well, it could end it all, and by end it all, I mean end you. What? Halt! I see, yes. Proceed, continue your sermon. What? What? Fascinating, interesting. I didn't realize we're playing an ARG. I'm already starting to lose interest. Authority has fallen, and yet it still clings to the precipice. Hello, yes, hello. We're checking out Blue Archive. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Rather, it becomes the right of all. The waves of the telescreen blur the boundary between real and unreal. Shadows no longer plead for discovery, for we ourselves are the idea. What? Spider! But of course. What? Why that lady had a gun? But of course. Also, why do you keep showing me an antenna? Wait a sec. Am I playing Persona 4? I'm sorry, guys. I don't do collabs. I'm sorry. We gotta skip this. I'm just kidding. I haven't tried Blue Archive. Is it fun? Well, it's an alright game. It's a pretty alright game. I kind of like it. But, it's kind of different from Nikkei. You'll probably see what I mean pretty soon. But yeah, it's a bit different from, Nikkei. But of course... What? Holy crap! It's Television Man! For the Skin to Be Toilet series! Look, it's Television Man! A Television Man! Oh, I'm not familiar with your game. Also, why are you going, ah? Are you Ron Weasley? At last, the longings of my soul are within my grasp. I need not pursue the signs, for the signs prostrate themselves before me. Hey, don't throw Charlie Sheen under the rug. Wow. Also, is that the X Twitter logo? Is that Twitter? Obviously, we're looking at Twitter right now. The Television Man has taken over Twitter. Also, there's a penguin over there. I don't know why there's a penguin over there, but there's a penguin over there. Come, oh sweet reality. Here you are, fold yourself into my embrace. Yeah. No, that's lewd. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You think you're the Bahamut? I don't do that. Also, the General Student Council's letter. Okay. Let's go read that. I guess. It's Rin. Hi, Rin. Good afternoon, citizens of Kivatos. This is Nanagami Rin, your chief of supervisory office and acting general student council president. Rin. It's been a long time since we've seen the Rin and her assets. I'm addressing you today about the recent rise in citizen injuries from accidental firearm discharges. Please remember that a firearm is a deadly weapon and should never be pointed at anyone unless you intend to shoot. Additionally, always practice good gun safety and ensure that the chamber is empty before removing your magazine. Okay then. Keep your firearms free from foreign matter to prevent barrel fouling, and do not use or purchase any ammunition manufactured by sellers not authorized by the General Student Council. The small choices you make help keep Kivatos safe. This message was brought to you by the General Student Council. General Student Council. This public service announcement is endorsed by the Kivatos General Student Council and the Kronos School of Journalism. Please contact the Kronos School of Journalism for all ad-related inquiries. Okay. Alright, wait, this is how things usually go in Blue Archive. Like, unlike Nikkei, it's a little bit more chill. Most of the time. Cut! Great take! Thank you for your hard work! Oh. Excellent job, Rin! Thank you for arranging the logistics. Is that the last one for today? Yes, we filmed everything needed for the new Traffic Act enforcement notice and the infomercial encouraging tax payment. Owie Archive. I appreciate you helping the Treasurer's office in this way. Wow, I'm shocked you managed all that in one take, Rin. And by the way, you know how people play Nikkei for girls like Anise and Rappy and Mari and Volume? Well, I think people play this game for characters like this. Yes, just an FYI for any of you who are not familiar with Blue Archive. This is the fan service here. Right here, or usually how the fan service is. Although granted, there's other big and bouncy characters in this game. If anything, there's quite a bit more here. I definitely would have tripped up my words with a camera in my face. Maybe you missed your calling to be an actress. I wouldn't say I enjoy being in front of a camera. And by the way, again, in case if everyone's wondering, there are characters like Rin. Like characters like Rin in this game, so it kind of somewhat accommodates all, but the main focus is characters like that one we just passed. The Momoka. I wouldn't say I enjoy being in front of the camera. That being said, I was curious, why am I doing the recording for the other departments? Of course I'll handle the supervisory office's work, but it's because you have a big personality. Everyone likes you, Rin. They likes you. Especially for this. I believe the message would have been more effective if the chief of their respective departments promoted their policies themselves. Well, it's covered. That's exactly why it needs to be you. The public sees you as the face of the General Student Council, Chief Officer Rin. Yeah, I was right. Plus, he's too premium for this. The citizens will receive news more favorably, regardless of if it's bad or good. From a familiar face, rather than some nondescript chief whose name they don't even know. The General Student Council President also participated in these promotional videos during her tenure, so I hope you can bear the inconvenience of it all. I see the General Student Council President's work. Looking back, the General Student Council President did enjoy taking photos at every opportunity. He said there's no better way to preserve memories. Right, Sensei, right. Don't you want to preserve memories with me? No! I suppose being comfortable in front of the camera is another necessity of being in a position of power. Speaking of cameras, do you remember where this letter came from? What? I had the one I delivered to you when we returned from the Ark. My apologies, it was mixed up with a lot of other mail, so it's difficult to confirm the sender's identity. Was it hate mail? No. And if it was, I bet it's from Tricky Boy. If you know, you know. No, nothing like that. It's only that handwriting was similar to the president's. The General Student Council President? You said the General Student Council President? The president wrote you a letter? Please calm yourselves, nothing is confirmed. Only to Rinny was written outside of the envelope looked familiar. Oh, wait a sec, that's totally me. I call you Rinny. But there's no actual letter enclosed. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a change of heart. I was going to just give you a text instead. Here, how about we talk to each other on the Momo Talk? What? It said there were several photos, although they did seem to have been taken by her. Ooh, let me look. I want to see. Oh. I remember most of them, in fact. There's Ayumu. There's Arona. When's this one from? I can't believe that's you, Rin. Homoka. This was from 2 years ago, just after the General Student Council President was elected. I remember that. It was a big deal across the news station because she was the youngest president in history. Yeah, sure about that. She looks a little bit mature, but okay then. This one's from our summer camp, right? Yes, but my purpose in showing you these wasn't to reminisce on old memories. Why is this one faded? This was my purpose. To be a photographer? Why is it black and white? I don't think I've ever seen this one before. It could have been printed with a special filter, or had some post-processing done to it. Seeing as most prints are digital these days, that would be the most likely. Film is too rare, and black and white film even more so. What concerns me is where this was taken. The General Student Council president I knew was always completely swamped, so she practically lived in the General Student Council building. Even on her days off, she wouldn't venture outside of this lake and the background. I've never seen it before. Does anyone recognize the location? No, I don't think so. To be continued. A weird dream. Let's go to the weird dream. No, they say dreams are a gateway into another world. I wonder where this one will take us. The story's about you, Shell-sensei, and your smartwatch. What? You're not necessarily disciplined enough to claim a daily routine, but you do try your best to wake up on time. The smartwatch is lying on the table next to you. Chimes to wake you up. Your one and only partner. What? But I'm Arona? Still half asleep? You desperately search for a tablet that you don't have. And how can you find something you don't own? What? Wait, what? The only electronic device is the General Student Council President's gifted to you. A smart watch. The staff of Shaq! Look for the shim chest. Shaq! You continue your meaningless search in your bedroom and come up with nothing. You think to yourself, did I leave my tablet somewhere last night? As if you've done it 1,000 times before. You snap your smartwatch on your wrist and go to the lounge. Your wrist. The lounge is dark enough habit. You start bustling around the coffee machine. You grind up cheap beans and make yourself a strong espresso. Yes, it's bitter and tastes flat, but it's exactly what you need to wake up and start your day. What am I? Who am I? Am I Shell-sensei or Shell student? Okay, there's only one way to figure that one out. We need to see who visits us first. Is it going to be Arcana or Privity? Place your bets. With caffeine now pumping through your veins, you have your usual office to do your usual work. However, upon arriving, you notice another anomaly. You're blind! The student rep should have arrived by now, but that in itself isn't necessarily an unusual occurrence. They're students, prone to running their own schedules, so the strangers of it slips away as quickly as you notice it. That is, until you open the curtains! Arcana, help! What? Wait, you're not Arcana? This ain't blue. None of this is blue. Thus, you witness the third anomaly. The third impact. The Kivados you know is a landscape of black and white. The radiance which, similar to the city, has turned bleak with gray, as if the clouds have eclipsed the sun. But it's not overcast today. Even the street lights themselves have lost their warm glow. Black and white dances where the color once lived. And the streets, they echo with emptiness you never witnessed before. It would appear that everyone and everything in the world has crumbled into dust, except you. Oh. What's the sound? Oh wait, I know where I am. We're at the false arc. Whoops, wrong game. Okay, I'm just kidding. Anomaly after anomaly, a stranger sense of reality. And not even your thoughts seem to be your own. Ease your worries, for these are not anomalies after all. New writers often fail and fall into the traps of writing in first person to best capture the emotion of their story, only to find that the third person allows for more freedom in narrative development. What? Perhaps that was too esoteric to relate to. You decide to change your clothes to go to the hospital. After all, you must be ill in the head, no? Head to the General Student Council building. I don't wanna. I wanna go back to Eden. Or perhaps you find a different method. Go back to Eden? I can, hang out with my daughter and kiss Marion so I can wake up from this nightmare? Your path to the Sterile Student Council only further confirms what you've seen thus far, damn it. The scenery is dyed in black and white, as if color itself has forgotten how to exist. Silly color. It evokes a certain sense of familiarity within you. Red? But, Rappy's red! Whoops, wrong game! I'm just... You remember a scene quite similar, but rather different. One overlaid with dripping red that had burned your eyes. Familiar, but not. The students had been with you then. Have they? Or have they grown up and started stalking me instead of me stalking them? Now, they are nowhere to be seen. Or so you think. You arrive at the General Student Council building, only to find more of the same. Neither the chief officer with the glasses who always looked after you, nor the pink-haired executive who loves Pollock Row potato chips, and no one remains. After searching, you know there's one place you have left or yet to go. As if an outside force guides you, you begin climbing the stairs to that place on all fours, like a crab. The place where everything began, and where everything will end. My knee! Wait, who's there? Who are you? Yeah, you see that person down there? It's a ghost. Spooky. There you find a mysterious girl sitting at the very center of the empty General Student Council executive office. But what is the strange sense of nostalgia she elects? Are you the one who's been speaking to me? Yes, but no. Yes and no. Really? Really? For this is your dream, and a girl's simple longing. You gaze upon her, and she gazes back at you. Who are you? I'm happy to meet you, Sensei. Why are you... I'm not sure I'm feeling this one. I think we need to go to the ocean now. I think it's time to go see a different academy. I'm starting to not like what I'm looking at here. I am Kivatos. I art thou, and thou art I. We're a happy family! This is... Man! What a strange nightmare! Oh, hello, Arcana! All over the place. Hello, Student Council President, Arona. Sensei, are you okay? You look like you were in pain while you were sleeping. That was a dream? You have a nightmare? No, I wouldn't exactly call it that. It was more of a weird dream. It was a dream that involved someone. I can't quite put their name together, but it starts with an M. It ends in an A. What could it mean? She also said something about a literature club. I don't know what literature club means. What is it? I'm relieved that you did not suffer a nightmare. However, a sleeping disorder can be a symptom of any number of health issues. I recommend regular health checkups. I don't need to do that. Serena takes care of me. Serena takes care of me. She's probably in my room right now. I'm not sure how I got in my room, but she's in my room right now. It's obvious why you're having bad dreams. You've been skipping meals and sleeping late. I've also been doing a lot of rain dancing. I don't know why you're doing a lot of rain dancing, but I can tell you that's not gonna wake anyone up. But don't worry, Super Rona's here. I'll start reminding you whenever it's time to eat. Thanks for your concerns, both of you. By the way, do you know what the staff of Shack is? The Shack? Negative. The term is not registered in my memory. I don't know, it sounds kind of familiar. It sounds like some kind of basketball player. Where'd you hear it from? The NBA? I don't really remember. Well, since I'm up, I might as well get some work done. It's 4 AM, Sensei! Right in time! I'm in agreement. Recommendation, return to bed and ensure you receive proper hours of sleep, Sensei. That's right, go lie down right now. Don't worry if you're not sleepy. I'll sing you a lullaby. I do not have a music plugin installed in my OS, but I will also help. I then proceeded to not sleep. Shine Trapper, I did get rid of all that. The Shine Trapezhedron. We're learning shapes. We're at the ocean, learning shapes. Isn't this taking too long? It hasn't been even 3 minutes before since he dove. But anything can happen in the water. You should have gotten swept away by a riptide, or attacked by some sea monster, or gotten eaten by gluttony, or... What are you talking about? I mean, things can always go wrong. That was a gluttony. But there's no reason to worry yet. There's the signal. Where's the beacon? 1,000 feet southeast. That's further from our meetup point than I expected. It's getting dark. Let's go after her. Whew. Her resurface point was ways from where we agreed upon. Did anything happen? Sorry, the current was a little stronger than I expected. I got a little turned around. Did you decompress properly? Jeez, I'm not some newbie, you know. I would have been fine without... You can never be too careful. Anything can happen in the dark waters. Boo. Did you see inside the shipwreck? Nah, everything was too rotted. It's probably been sitting for longer than we thought. Another waste of time. I did find this down there, though. What? Oh. What is it? A glass shard? It's sturdier than glass. And too opaque. Oh. It's an E2 crystal. We don't need it. Toss it back into the ocean. Look, it kind of glows too. It's like a magical gemstone. It's almost like someone captured the colors of twilight inside a rock. We don't know what it's made of, so try to limit contact. This kind of light could have negative effects or radiation. Also, don't keep any electrolytes next to it. Oh, will absorb the electricity. Eek! What if it makes our skin fall off? What if it grows inside of us? Hey, how much longer are we going to be doing this for? Why are you asking? Until we get new orders, we keep going. That's our mission. We're going to be working on this mission until I'm old and creaky. Anyways, that's enough for today. Let's head back with this shiny Trapezhedron. Well, I guess that's the Odyssey School Club. Also, is that it? Really? Really? Alright, how much time do we have? Okay, only 30 minutes. Yeah, we've been here for 30 minutes. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Wait, bro, that was just a prologue. What? Okay, well, I got this here, but you know what? This wasn't really on the table, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do some polls, like this. Also, like this. All right, now we're not doing that. Okay, I haven't really gotten either of these two, but I do want to try to see if I can't get them. So, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. And for Nick. Yeah, Nick. There we go. We didn't get Nick. Let's go get Nick. Nick, where are you? Show yourself. Nick. Nick. That's Nick. Foxy. There she is. It's Nick. Hello, Nick.
SRT 特殊学園フォックス招
And
待
Nick,
の吉
everyone's
野美子
favorite
です。
character.
ふつつか者ではありますが、どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Also, let's go bowling.
ミレニアムサイエンススクール
Let's
所
go
属
bowling.
音瀬小玉。
Bowling?
先生の声が聞こえたので、ここに来ました。
Alright, well, that's enough of that. Alright, no, since I have the points for it, might as well. I'll do this one too. K for crew.
試練が怖いとき、苦難に負けそうなとき、私が一緒に立ち向かってあげましょう。
You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it again. What? Oh. That's probably no one I know I did, but I'm just gonna go ahead and check.
本の中の物語。
Let's see what it is.
白衣の天使
Are
が
you?
自警団任務の延長ですね。怪我をされた方はいらっ
Also,
しゃ
that
い
didn't
ます
look
か？
very well.
ミレニアムサイエンススクール
Oh,
ゲヘナ
whatever.
学園救助怪我をされた方はいらっしゃい
I heard
ま
that
すか？
cut off, and yeah, that cut off is very good.
ご主人様と一緒に
That's how
楽し
you
い一
mix
日を始めちゃおう。
soundtracks, I think.
アリウススクワットの沙
Look
織
at
だ。
Saori.
先生にはいろいろと
Saori. I'm gonna go again. I don't care
せ
about
め
doing
て
this.
その分の働きはしよう。よろしく頼む。
That got no
試
one.
練が怖いとき苦難に負けそうなとき私が一緒に立ち
Do
向
it
かってあ
again.
げましょ
I
う。
can't carry anymore. Ah, I was hoping for a
ご
double.
きげんよ
Alright, who is this? Eh? You know what? Come on, don't look at my shield. It's
SRT 特殊学園
Cruel.
フォックス招待のポイントマン高倉くるみよ。
Cruel.
先生の護衛は私に任せて全力で守るわ。そういうことだからよろしくね。
Yes, cruel. I wish I could pay you, but I can't do that right now.
美食研究会のあかりです。これから一緒に美味しいものを食べに行きましょうか。
What? The time is right. There we go. Well, that wasn't too bad. Alright, that's gonna be enough. I'm not gonna bother. No, I can't pet those two right now, but I know who I can pet. I can pet this person. Hi. Also, I've got to be honest, rolls don't usually go like that when you're recruiting people. If anything, that was like super duper lucky. I managed to get them under 100. But anywho, oh, I got like plenty of time. I might as well go ahead and do this, I guess. We'll continue with the story. I wasn't planning to do this, but you know what? Whatever. Alright, let's see what happens here. The chief officer's day off. It's been quite some time, Sensei. Actually, that's not accurate. It hasn't been too long since I last went to Shale to collect your last report. You know what? You're right about that one. It's been forever, Aoi. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. You're incredibly forthright with your students, Sensei. Perhaps it comes to lack of awareness or from a lack of awareness or judgment. Hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that my Nikkei sometimes psychologically abuse me and leaves me in a wreck. I mean, what? Regardless, I'm not contacting you for General Student Council matters, not in the strictest sense. I have a request for a more personal matter. To cut to the chase, do you have plans this weekend? Could it be you're asking me out? What? What? I'm not that bad. I mean, ask Kay. She knows I'm not bad, right? Okay, maybe Kay's a bad idea. You know what? Ask Rappy. She always smiles at me. That means I'm not a bad sensei person, commander thing. Excuse me, I'll go contact anyone else. Wow. 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 Well, at least tell me what's going on. Fine, I don't like repeating myself, so listen carefully. Rin, no, I mean, the chief officer. You're calling her by her first name. I mean, you're both good friends. She's overworked today. She's been a given since the General Student Council president went missing, but the situation become dire as of late. I've noticed small mistakes in her reports are unlike her, and her skin is even worse than usual. For the sake of the General Student Council's daily operations, I cannot allow this to continue. Has it been busier than usual lately? The opposite. Our workload become much more manageable as of late. From a financial perspective, we've already recovered about 70% of the losses incurred from the General Student Council's president's disappearance. However, the chief officer remains unsatisfied. She refuses to rest. She's afraid that another crisis striking the General Student Council if she can't achieve the superhuman results the president has been able to deliver, especially after the coup. Sorry, I was kind of hung up by the superhuman part. You know, if you need a superhuman, you got me. I'm superhuman. At least that's what Grave tells me. He works every weekend and refuses every suggestion to take a break. This is where we require your assistance, Sensei. Use your persuasive skills, invoke Shell's authority. Do what you must. Just get Rin to take this weekend off. Alright then. It's time for a break, Rennie. Don't call me Rennie. But where's this coming from? A break is unnecessary. I get the required 6 hours of sleep every night and never skip meals. I would never let my health decline. That would affect my ability to work, so please don't concern yourself with trivialities. I object. It has been affecting your work. Look at this safety incident report you submitted yesterday. You used single parentheses here, but they should be used in the table of contents. You normally wouldn't have made this mistake. Are you sure you haven't been feeling well lately? We're just talking about parentheses here, right? Because they look more than just parentheses. Following the correct process is essential. If the established format suddenly changes, it could affect the readability or meaning. These are basics of drafting official documents. My apologies. It looks like I've forgotten to give it a file review. I can assure you this won't happen again. No, you can't. Not if you take some time off, Chief Officer. You haven't taken a single vacation day over a month. When you're experiencing burnout, these kind of routine tasks are where the concentration slips the most. Take this weekend off. I'll postpone this quarter's financial report deadline to next week. I don't need a break. Thanks to everyone's ceaseless efforts, we've managed to rebuild most of the destroyed infrastructure, but that hasn't done much to restore public's confidence in our competence. Try saying that 5 times. It's times like this when it's most dangerous to let down my guard. Moments of peace are just moments when criminals are biding their time. And that burden isn't yours alone to shoulder, Ren. The General Student Council president would have been able to. No. Before I'm chief officer, I'm the acting General Student Council president. In her absence, I must fill the hole that she's left. But she was a genius, and I'm just a person. The only way someone like me can live up to her legacy is through hard work. Girl, no! Do I need to bring Rappy in here? Ren. I have to go to charity for a meeting with some Tea Party officials this weekend as well. Leave that to me! Ayumu. I'm already going to charity for the regulatory committee. The main subject on the agenda was the extradition of Gehenna students who have been arrested in charity, correct? The Gehenna head prefect delegated this authority, or the authority for this matter to me, so you can enjoy your weekend. Thank you, that would take care of that. But I have other matters to attend to. There was an issue with the consumer goods transport due to bottleneck at Kanasaki port. Oh, is that from the train derailment 3 days ago? That's all sorted out already. I just adjusted the train schedule. There's a new potato chip flavor releasing this Saturday, so I made sure to get all my work done early this week. This feels like a coordinated effort to take my work from me. I can hardly ignore everyone's concerns and dig my heels in now. Fine, I give in. I'll take some time off this weekend. Last time you said that you took paperwork home with you and still worked all weekend. We won't let you waste this vacation, even if we have forced it on you. Which is why we're going on a date this weekend, Rennie. Don't call me Rennie. Also, it's absolutely not a da. Sorry, I tried to say 2 things at once. I must be a bit flustered. Your brash boldness should be studied, Sensei. Do you proposition all your students like this? It's on a student-by-student basis. Also, I don't just do this to students, I do this to everyone. Both in Kivatos and at the Ark. Oh, granted, more people are resistant to it at the Ark. If anything, I'm more afraid of people at the Ark. But you know what? Don't worry about it. Okay, I'll join you this weekend, Sensei. I've actually been rather curious about how you spend your days off. Mine? Oh no, don't you mean Mine? According to the rumors, students have seen you on your hands and knees, searching under vending machines, or even sunbathing in the middle of the streets. No, that's Hanako. Do any of these ring a bell? No, that's Hanako. We don't talk about her. I don't think so. I'm happy to hear that. Well, if it works for you, I'll meet you in front of the General Student Council building Saturday morning. And one last thing. It's not a date. Damn it. Well, that's probably for the best. I mean, I don't want Kay getting jealous or anything. And as promised, I head to the General Student Council building on Saturday morning to meet Ren. I found her waiting outside the building. Oh. Casual Ren. Please let me explain. I realize the implications you're probably drawing from my outfit, but I assure you they're incorrect. Casual Ren. Yep. Please explain then. I woke up and fully intended to put on my usual uniform. But oh wait, no, the chief of finance stole all the uniforms from my closet. She insisted that I needed to separate myself from work this weekend. So this was essentially a force to meet you with my civilian clothes. I hope you understand. That outfit looks cute on you. Aw. I would like to emphasize this is not a date. Whoa. He's scowling at me. That's... Oh, that's not too terrible. He can do that, but that's how I'm seeing it. Sensei. I'm choosing to ignore that comment. If I were to react to every single one of these jokes of yours, we would end up staying my entire weekend off on the stoop. Where are we going today? Was I supposed to plan that? Of course, you're the one who invited me to spend our day off together, Sensei. So tell me, if you haven't planned anything in particular, I'll go back to my room to get some work done. Today's 8 Kivitos from a local's perspective. Sure. Local? I know you've been here for a while now, but I do believe I live in DU significantly longer than you have, Sensei. Well, I suppose seeing the district through your eyes may not be the worst use of time. Shall we? That! Where is this? It's a street, food street in Ramini Town. There's all kinds of cuisines here. I've seen the reports of Ramini Town's recent profit margins, but it's different seeing it in person. You can feel the energy from all the hustle and bustle. The entire alley food stalls now, which are causing long lines of that stretch all the way to the main road. I didn't realize how congested it is here. We'll need to allocate more resources to facilitate the foot traffic. Let me reach out to Valkyrie and ask them to deploy personnel to this location. No, you don't get to do that. Here, let me handle it. Also, the whole point of today is not to think about work, Ren. Oh, if you'll excuse me, I need to text the Valkyrie Police Department. Ah, crap. Ren, I'm sorry, I might have sent this to the CPU. Oh, Sensei! Alone again! I'll give you a special discount for today. Come in. Hello, it's been a while. Oh, you're taking Soon out and you brought her to this dump? She deserves better than some street food. Take her out to a nice restaurant. How about no, I know where that one went. And never again. You'll take advantage of your popularity and make sure you treat your students right. That kind of mindset is going to get you in trouble one day. Ha ha ha. The doll merchant is already dead. Elsewhere. I'll take that into consideration. We're not doing that again. If you know, you probably know. Oh, I'm sorry, Arcana. I am very sorry. Sensei fits right with everyone. The citizen treats them like any other local. Let's see, what's today's special? I recommend the seafood yakisoba. We got a real fresh shipment of squid from Kanasaki Airport this morning. Also at airport. Back to seafood yakisoba then. Coming right up. Here you go, 2 seafood yakisoba. Eat while it's hot. Thank you. I actually haven't had yakisoba in a while. I ordered without even asking you. No, it's not that. I usually work while I eat, so I tend to go for meals that are easy to prepare and eat. I rarely have a chance to eat things like yakisoba. Noodles get soggy quickly, and they're best eaten soon as they're made. But when the General Student Council president was here, she was the type to take a break for a quick snack, no matter how busy it was. Now that I think about it, we have street food like this a lot. So it's nostalgic. More than anything, I'm glad it still tastes the same. Does it? It's hard to figure out what students like to eat nowadays, so it sure fills my heart to hear that. I swear it was just yesterday that everything was about making things as spicy as humanly possible. But now the trend seems to be drowning everything in cheese. I've been debating if I need to change up my recipe to keep up with the times. No, you just need the Zomi here. Yeah, good old Nozomi. While there's value in adapting to change, it's equally important to preserve our culture and values. Because there will always be those who miss out, Because there will always be those who miss those steadfast times. You sure know how to soothe an old soul. Now that I'm getting a good look at you, your face looks awfully familiar. I usually never forget a customer's face. You're the legendary commander. Can I get your autograph? Oh, and also this is Rennie. Also, that's going to be $20. Don't call me Rennie. That's it. I've seen you on the emergency press conferences on Kronos, the acting president, right? You're dressed up so nice for your date. That's why I didn't recognize you. Haha. It's not a date. What she said. Perfect timing. I've been having some trouble with something lately. Maybe you could help. Has there been something wrong with the EU's water supply? It's been turning off as it pleases lately. I almost closed out a loss yesterday because the water got cut in the middle of the day. But I was thinking a word of warning. On behalf of the General Student Council, I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. We're still working on restoring the Sanctum Tower, which is largely responsible for managing infrastructure in Kipidos. Until it's fully repaired, you may continue to experience some similar outages. We've recently increased the number of personnel working on the towers, so I'd like to ask you to continue your understanding, or for your continued understanding. Oh, of course, I feel a bit bad for complaining now. I thought the restoration efforts were all done. Structurally, the building itself is, but the Sanctum Tower is meaningless without its operating system, which is where we're having the most trouble. We've installed some temporary measures to restore power and water to the citizens for the time being. The Sanctum Tower's operating system is like much of the other supernatural technology in Kipidos, and the General Student Council president was the only one who knew how it worked. While we were able to maintain it in their absence, rebuilding it from scratch is a different matter entirely. While the temporary system we've installed has been functioning well enough, it falls short when compared to the original control system's capabilities. Oh my god. Oh no! Rin's work mode has been activated! Oh no! So much text! Well, now that we're done eating, do you want to go watch something? You have something specific in mind? A new movie just released that students have been really enjoying. Have you heard of Shupo's Grand Adventure? Shupo? That puppy mascot that won the character competition hosted by the DU Road Management Bureau and the Transportation Office? According to the reports, they selected the safest option as the winner, as there were too many issues using Momo-friend characters in official documents. However, it never really caught on with the students, so there's been a lot of criticism across our departments that it was a waste of resources. You'd never know until it tries, right? Oh crap. How do I take care of this? Mustang! Mustang! I need help! Mustang! Mustang! Okay. It'll be a good opportunity to evaluate its effect and possible improvement in person. Please stop thinking about work! You should think about entertainment instead of work! But work seems to be the only thing Rin was capable of thinking about. He had no time for entertainment! But instead, she was Elysian coded, so it didn't work out at all. The movie was more serious than I expected! What do you think of it, Rin? I thought... The aisle leading to the emergency exit was narrow in comparison to the size of the screening hall. Damn it! You're thinking tactically! Stop thinking tactically! Think with entertainment, please! Narrow walkways that can cause bottlenecking during an evacuation, endangering citizen safety. I'll need to send a ticket to the establishment later to rectify that, and ensure their building is up to code across the board. That's what you got out of it? Oh my god. I hope you'll be able to step out work mode as we continue our day, but... Sensei, did you ask for a receipt for those clothes? Even if it's cash or for personal use, please keep the receipt for your taxes. What? You're hiding your shopping habit from a certain someone? Yeah. I don't want to summon her. Please stop thinking about her. Doesn't it feel good spending money? Ugh! Who's that? Surely you don't mean anyone for the treasurer's office, do you? Sumomo, I'm currently in Aoba Central. Tune Tower was scheduled to be demolished last month, wasn't it? Why am I still seeing it here? Oh, sorry. I was going to send Mighty Tools to handle it, but they're kind of preoccupied. To summarize, demolition was delayed because cost negotiations with the contractor came to a standstill. Yeah, I was going to send someone from Red Winter to handle it, but it didn't work out, so we had to rely on Mighty Tools. They didn't do it. This matter should have been reported to me as soon as it happened. Please submit a detailed report on what happened by next Tuesday. Rin, please. Everywhere we went, Rin still prioritized her work over enjoying her day off. I was stalked by many people. But this wasn't in my original plans. But it looks like I have to resort to drastic measures. What's this? I'm sending you to an island. Oh. We're at an arcade. Noob. No weekend date is complete without an arcade. This isn't a date. I'm getting tired of correcting you on that point. But no, even before I joined the General Student Council, I'd never been to one. How is that humanly possible? Is that so shocking? I never saw a reason to. I never had much interest in video games, nor am I particularly good at them. They're not useful for my students or studies or work, so I saw no advantage in investing time into them. In that case... the winner gets to ask one thing of the loser. Time to play Student Fighter 2. What? You can't be serious. The odds are stacked against, the odds are stacked too highly in your favor. I don't know how to play. So you're running away, Nagami Rim? Cool, you're trying to work on me. Anyways, there's no need for bets. If you're trying to have fun, I would rather play without any looming penalties. You didn't think I would enjoy it if the stakes were too low. Please, don't worry about that. It sounds just like her. Like, oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I'll show the rest of you whom she's talking about later. I need to continue this. Remember, Rennie, wanna play Reversey? I found an old Reversey box in the storage room. It's not that person. Let's make the bet. The loser buys the winner a drink. Huh? But you never play seriously if I don't put some kind of stakes on it. Rennie, I want you to be as invested as I am. Wow, I swear I did, but all I did was blank, and you filled the entire board with black stones. Fine, I'll take the bet. As long as the quest is within reasonable bounds. As in the collar. What does reasonable mean to you? Please don't put me in a collar. Exactly as it sounds, like buying a winner a drink or doing their work. Oh god, I see. Well, there's plenty of rumors about you. I'm sure you wouldn't actually ask us to in for something absurd, like licking your feet, or getting down on all fours, or putting them in a collar, or word of some kind could make a game more interesting, I suppose. We're already here, so I may as well make the most of it. But let me use the first round to get used to the mechanics. On one fight! Round one. Fight. Well, these are my skills, got it. This button is blocking an attack. I understand it now. I win! Let's continue. Round two. Fight. My character does better from a distance. If I just apply pressure, go for a low. Nanagami Ren wins. Final round. Fight. Nanagami Ren. Perfect. Perfect? Are you sure you never played before? I did tell you when you first got here, this is my first time at an arcade. And no, I never played this genre of game before either. But all you need to do is enter the attack and block the inputs at the right time, no? It's easier than working at the General Student Council, that's for certain. I have it to be ready to direct anything at any time. You say that like it's so easy! You're not Nikkei, are you? You flatter me. Even if I have some true talent, I'm sure someone who was actually good at video games would laugh at the notion. Why did I bring Yuzu here? For example, Yuzu. Whoa! Sensei, it's a bit early, but can I make my request right now? Oh, put that other person in a collar. Yeah, I'll do that. Just what you're thinking. I'd like to ask you to accompany me somewhere. There's somewhere I want to talk to. Oh, of course. I know who you want to talk to. The Queen's Gambit. The Queen's Gambit. I know who you want to talk to here. Let's take a detour for a second. Here, let's go talk to her. Let's go talk to her. Let's go talk to her. Where are you? You're somewhere around here. Where's our special girl? No. This is going on for a little bit. Like, there you are, Akko. That's who you want to see. You want to see Akko. You're not Akko. And there you go. That's who you want to see. That's what you want to do. You want to do that. Yeah, you did that's it. Yeah. Well, I'm done here. Let's go back into the main story. Yeah, that's who she wanted to see. Just that person. Well, anywho, let's go this way. The Queen's Gambit. Prisoner 1192, you have a visitor. Toad Girl! Also known as Kaya! And here I was, wondering who would visit me at this hour. What brings you here, acting General Student Council President, dressed all cute too? Judging by that fact that you even brought Shell Sensei with you, are you here to brag about your date? No, we're here to see Akko. We're done seeing Akko. Not at all. Why does everyone keep jumping to that assumption? I wanted to check in on you and ask you a few questions. Chief Officer Rin, would it be better for someone of your position to just send someone or leave a note? I'm fully aware of how busy you must be acting, as the acting president. Do you really have time to dwell here in the Corrections Bureau? Thank you for the concern, but today's my day off. I left each department strict guidelines to follow, so they'll be fine, no matter what crisis occur. So, on your precious day off, you came to make small talk with an enemy. Are you actually an idiot? Or does it fulfill some kind of sadistic urge in you to taunt a prisoner? If you're uncomfortable with me being here, I'll leave and send you a letter instead. Hold on, I didn't say that. Don't leave yet. I mean, I happen to have a moment and you made the effort to come all the way out here. I'd be ashamed if I didn't spare some time for you. Hey. Are you normally pretty busy here? Because I'm not. Goodbye! Oh, of course, as soon as I wake up, I go for a run. Then before breakfast, I read self-help books on leadership. Then after breakfast, Girl, you're giving me some Doro vibes. Please stop. Like, not the good kind of Doro vibes, the bad. Okay, there we go. Okay, fine, I have no schedule at all. It's rare to find something enjoyable to do, let alone someone to talk to in prison. I do appreciate that they separated me to keep me from running into any of the Fox Squad members, but that means I don't have anyone to talk to at all. I'm essentially in solitary confinement. I have ridiculously limited access to outside news, and I don't get any visitors. But I'm still not happy to see you, okay? Oh, so you were lonely. There. I'm glad to see you're in good health. Of course I am. I'm destined for greatness. A superhuman like me won't falter and neglect my well-being from a singular mistake. Bold of you to assume that you're superhuman. Like, I can call myself superhuman, but not you. I may have slipped from my path, but I will recover, and when I do, I'll stage a successful coup and regain my power. And that's why you're here. I thought of this before, but I have to acknowledge your boundless confidence. You don't seem to know what defeat is and march endlessly forward, no matter the obstacle or judgment. I've never seen you lose a game. Which is why I want to ask you to play chess with me. Oh. Rook H8 check. Oh. They're playing checkers. Chess. Bishop H3, Knight G6, Rook F7 check, King H6, Queen G6 check. I lost. Your chess skills haven't dulled at all, Kaya. I've never met someone quite like you. Like I said, there's not much to do here. I've been solving chess problems by myself. This is my first time actually playing against someone else since I've started, but I think I improved a bit. That's impressive. Your chess is simple for me. I can't seem to understand why my tactics didn't work back then. What's that look? What's wrong with what I said? You still don't understand, Kaya. Tactics and perfect plans mean nothing in the real world. Life isn't like a chessboard. Because neither you nor your subordinates are superhumans. That's Sensei. Commander Sensei, that is. People are not chess pieces. The harder you try to control them, the harder they become to manage. Also, you're greedy. For an ordinary person, one who couldn't become a superhuman, the best they can do is maintain the status quo. And you think you would have been able to succeed where I couldn't? No, I'm no superhuman either. There's only one superhuman we know of that can move people across the board like chess pieces. Not that person. You're right, she could have done it. But she never would have needed to in the first place. No one would have questioned her. The idea of having to prove herself is probably a foreign concept to her. I've been chasing her shadow ever since she disappeared, just like you. I thought it was my chance to become a superhuman. I thought I could become the perfect replacement. Oh, Kaya. That's where you're wrong. You can only be born as a superhuman. You can't become one. It's not that simple. You have to be born into it. I've read through countless records thinking that if I just tried hard enough, but here I am. Kivitos fell into chaos. What was it that you had the Fox Squad bring to you from the shell basement? If there are too many people here, I can ask them to leave. I have the power to do at least that much as the acting president. Oh? No, that's fine. What difference does it make to me now? I had them bring me a plain old wristwatch. Oh my goodness, that was close. I thought you said that you had them bring to you my pants. Yes, my pants. A good thing it was just a wristwatch, right? More so what appeared to be one. Please elaborate. After the General School Council president disappeared, I secretly investigated everything she left behind. Most of it was just personal belongings, things like school supplies and teacup sets. But what I was looking for was an artifact, one powerful enough to transfer the Sanctum Tower's control. Exactly. It's a shim chest. An artifact powerful enough to control Kivitos' infrastructure with the swipe of a hand existed. I thought there must be more. Maybe even one more powerful than the chest. And when I was going through the records of the General Student Council president, I found records of just that, another artifact stored inside the shell's basement. The staff of Shaq O'Neal. Based on the president's records, it's an object capable of discerning the truth. Do you say the staff of Shaq? Oh, you are a new sensei? No, not in so many words. Got my hopes up for nothing. How boring! It was difficult to tell from the records just how discerning the truth meant, so I ordered Fox Squad to bring it to me. I figured that if the Staff of Shaq really was comparable to the Shim chest, it would benefit me not only in my coup, but also in controlling the General Student Council. But once I had it in my hands, the Staff of Shaq seemed nothing more than an ordinary wristwatch. I studied about it this way and that, but it didn't seem to do anything but tell the time. And I've forgotten about it by the time the coup began. I put it back in the chest where it was originally stored in. I left it in the General Student Council building's storage room. Unless someone took it, it should still be in there. I wonder why the staff of Shaq didn't work. I could never figure it out. Maybe there's some special way to operate it. Or I just don't possess the ability to control the artifact. Or maybe the General Student Council president's records were wrong. The user of the Shim chest might be able to get something out of it, Sensei. We'll investigate once we return to the General Student Council. And we're back at work again. By we, I mean me. Well, you two have fun talking to each other. I'm just gonna go away and come Shaq O'Neal or something. Don't worry about it too much, Sensei. Despite appearances, I've been enjoying my time off. Enjoying a nostalgic meal and playing games with a longtime rival is an uncommon experience for me. So I should make the most of it while I can. If you don't mind, Kaya, maybe I could make up for my embarrassing loss from earlier with a rematch. I'm always happy to play chess, but I have no plans going easy on you. Okay, bye you two, I'm leaving. My first move, pawn to d4, pawn d5. Chief Officer, this might not suit your style, but sometimes it's an effective gambit to sacrifice a pawn to strengthen your mid-game. Pawn c4. Pawn e6, I'll decline. Okay, bye you two, goodbye. Sky blue tinted nostalgia. Alright, we'll keep going. Not sure if this is gonna be like the last episode for this chapter. After we finished our visit with Kaya, I escorted Rin back to the General Student Council building. I really don't need an escort back. It's too late for you to be taking this kind of detour for my sake. Ah, don't mind me. I'm doing this because I want to. Although my expertise is in office work, I'm also a member of the General Student Council. The kind of thugs that we get in this area pose no problem to me. If anything, Sensei, you're the one who's being much more dangerous. Don't worry about me. I can take whatever they dish at me. I've handled worse. Far, far worse. Although, it's a moot point now. Since you're already here, would you like to come in for a little bit? Rin, although I fully understand your intentions, visiting, the other person's place on the very first date is a bit, you know what? I learned my lesson from 4x4. No. Sorry, Rin. Please stop looking at me like that, Rin. Will you quit it? I wanted to examine the staff of check that Kaya mentioned. I see. I thought you were asking me to mollycoddle you. Okay, that's fine. It appeared to be nothing more than an ordinary smartwatch to Kaya, but maybe it'll react to you the same way the Chim Chest did, Sensei. And if it really is what she said it was, it may help us stabilize Kivatos, or even lead to a clue about the president's whereabouts. I like to investigate as soon as possible. Are we really in that much of a rush? We have more important things to do right now. Like sleeping. Yeah, sleeping. What could possibly be more important than finding the president? Sleeping! It's your vacation run. You're supposed to be on break today, which means you're not supposed to be working, which means you're supposed to be sleeping. You go to bed. I understand. It's been a long day, so you should go back and get some rest, Sensei. If you excuse me, then. Whew. Close one. She was going to make me dote on her or something. Well, this is... the shaft of Shaq O'Neal. Must be in this chest. It's locked, but beyond that, there doesn't seem to be anything particularly special about it. And what about this emblem? Wait, what? Actually, you know what? Yeah, what is that emblem? It doesn't look very familiar. No, actually. Huh. Hold on. Wait, this emblem I'm not too familiar with. Like half of it isn't too familiar, but this other half, I feel like I've seen this from somewhere before. Was it? Trying to think. I know it's connected to like one of the other academies here. Okay, it's I forget. I'm gonna have to look it up later. It's been a while. It's not the General Student Council. This belongs to the president. What could this emblem possibly be? You know what? Maybe Kuzunoha can explain this to us. Yes, Kuzunoha. We need to go back to Hyakyako. Actually, no, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking of Hyakyako. And the phrase written below. What's that? That which brought you out of heaven. Next-gen password authorized. Chief Officer Nagami Rin, the current acting General Student Council President. Comparison result 99% match within the authorized individual's voice print. Verified, lifting the Arc seal. Oh. That was easy. Which must mean this watch really is the shaft of Shact. But it looks like it looks to just be an ordinary smartwatch to me. Sissy is likely my only option. And then Rin proceeded to sneak into my room and chloroform me. I wonder this about the Shim chest as well. But what could the president have wanted with these items? I thoroughly understand that only a superhuman can move the pieces that make up this world. Yo! But is only an adult like Sensei allowed to access the fragments you've left behind? Yes! President, I'm not good enough to fill the hole you've left. If you can hear me, I don't care if it's a lie. But if, can you tell me everything will be okay, or anything at all? What happened? No, Ren! Rennie! Rennie, what would you do if I just disappeared one day? If you plan on a long vacation, please submit the request at least 2 weeks in advance. No, I meant hypothetically. What if I got injured or really sick and I couldn't make it to work? Or what if I got shot? I mean, or what if there was a sudden incident and I disappeared? How would you feel, Ren? It's difficult. It's a difficult hypothetical to indulge, but if that were to happen, it'd be problematic at best. And I'd also cry really hard. My workload would likely double. How mean! That's all I am to you? Isn't it obvious? Isn't that the I'll try that again. Isn't that the obvious line of thought? Just look at the amount of work, not to mention the complexity of it that you're handling. It'd be impossible to backfill your position. That's not true. With enough hard work and dedication, anyone could do anything. I'm not really all that important. Oh, come on now. Although you're raising a red flag for yourself, stop! And there's one more thing that not even the most capable person can replace. And that's... What is it? Oh. Ren, wake up! Chief Officer Nanagami Ren! That voice! What? Good morning, Ren! It's a theme song! But in reverse! Did you fall asleep working? It's always good to work hard, but how many times do I have to tell you? None of that matters if you ruin your health in the process. You? Who are you? You're not a council member. How'd you get in here? Aw, that hurts. Have you forgotten what I look like already? Maybe you're still dreaming. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'll reintroduce myself. I'm your old friend, Just Monica. I mean, the president of the General Student Council, who governs Kifitos, the Academy City. The General Student Council president. Whoa, wait, whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. No, whoa, wait a second. That's not. Whoa. You, the General Student Council president? Yeah, whoa, no. I mean, yes? But reality, no. Of course I am. What's going on, Rin? I know I've been away for a long time, but I'm hardly a stranger. No, you are a stranger. Who are you? Rin, you must be mad at me for disappearing like that. I don't want to make excuses for myself, but let me explain. You're in my world. Monica's world. Just Monica. That wasn't a passive-aggressive comment because I'm angry. I meant exactly as I said it. I don't know you. I have no memories of someone like you in my life at all. Who are you? I know the president's face. So for you to claim to be her, if this is a prank on someone's behalf or something sinister, I do not find it funny. I find it wrong. I really wanted to avoid this. I guess I have no choice. Protocol team, can you call Aoi? No, the chief of finance right now. Right now. Tell her it's about a concern I have about the chief officer's condition. What could her plan be? Why would she endanger herself by calling the chief of finance here? She'll be called out on her lie immediately. Ah, Rin, no, Chief Officer, there you are. I heard you didn't return to your room last night. You get so stressed from being away from work that you pulled an all-nighter here. That defeats the entirety. That defeats the entire purpose of you taking a break. That's hardly the issue right now. The stranger. Anyways, what do you need from me, President? What? Oh wait, did you call this person just now? Oh, and what did you call this person just now? The President. He called me here on business. Even you, Aoi. You find nothing strange about that person pretending to be the President right now? Rin, what are you saying? Sitting behind the desk is our General Student Council President. Who are you? What are you? Actually, no, I think I've seen you before. Like, I think I've seen you before, like, a long time ago. I think it was back during Rapid of Karenbog. Although, granted, you weren't really a major character, so... I've kinda missed you, sort of. Also, behold! Tan Lolly. Tan. Not the President. I don't think she looks any different. I guess her vibe is kind of different, but I don't know. Oh, the Tan Lolly is the having complaints again. Of course I do. I can't forget that voluminous platinum blonde hair that just looks like a Pollock row of potato chips. You swear that the President had blue hair? Yeah, and it was short, and she was short, and maybe you should go look up platinum in the dictionary. Okay, you I definitely remember. What the General Student Council President looked like? Of course I remember. She had pink hair and green eyes. Wrong person. Wait, no, this is what the former acting President Kaya looked like. What did the President look like? Maybe black hair? Yeah, that's how I remember you. Rin, you keep repeating the same question and I don't know what to say. She seems the same to me. Where is she? This may come off of a bit rude, but do you think maybe you've been pushing yourself too hard lately? Perhaps you just need a good night's rest. Or perhaps you need to kiss someone. Here, kiss this person. I'm sure it's okay. Kiss her so you can wake yourself up. Have you calmed down? No! This is like you, Rin. How does no one remember? After all we've been through together, why does no one remember the President? I refuse to believe it. Who are you? And how have you tricked everyone into believing you're the President? This is my fault. Or perhaps, maybe I was asking too much of you to fill my position while I was away. Human memories are fickle and excessive. And excessive stress or fatigue can really affect the brain. So it's okay that you don't remember me. No, I'm not confused. Even if the others don't remember, I've held on to the fragments of her all this time. Look, this photo of me and the President I carry with me. Whoa! How? She disappeared from our photo. I'm sorry, Rin. I'm back now, so you can take a step back from work. Why don't you take the chance, or this chance again, nice long vacation? This photo was definitely... Good morning, Rennie. Did you get a good night's sleep? Sensei! Perfect timing, I need you to ask you something. Does this student look like the General Student Council President to you too? Her? The President? Sorry, but I don't know her. I knew it! I knew I wasn't the only one who remembered what the actual President looked like. And surely the President that I remember is the wrong one, right? Calm down, Rin. She's starting to look pretty troubled. Time to strap her to a bed. Let's calm down and hear her out first. Oh my. I've never seen Rin turned into an adult like that before. It's good to see our stubborn Rin loosen up a little bit, but it makes me a bit sad too. No. I mean, can I ask you to introduce yourself? Well then, greetings. I am the president of the General Student Council who governs Kivatos in the Academy City. You may call me Monica. It's a bit embarrassing to say this myself, but I'm pretty well known here in Kivatos. It's rare to find a citizen who doesn't know who I am. So I'm surprised you don't know me. Have you come here from outside of Kivatos? If possible, I would like for you to introduce yourself as well. I am Shell-sensei. You may call me Commander. Shell? What exactly does the Shell organization do? Shell is the Federal Investigation Club, an organization with extrajudicial authority. And we hear out and solve student problems. Yes. An investigation organization with extrajudicial authority that transcends academy power. I'm sure an organization like with such authority would need permission from the General Student Council president to operate. However, I don't recall ever establishing such an organization. This isn't a matter I can just brush aside. I'll have to delete you, Sensei. What? Really? Oh no! She's gonna find my save file and delete me! No! Return of the Superhuman. That's me! Okay, no, yeah, we keep going. Return of Superman. I explained to the student claiming to be the General Student Council president everything that happened while she was gone. I see. So much has happened while I was gone. I have no excuses. But not everything is adding up to me. I don't remember everything about the Shem chest you speak of, and I gave it to you. It looks like an ordinary tablet to me. And let's say I did. The idea of a tablet, one that could easily be stolen, that grants full access to the Sanctum Tower's operating system is ridiculously unsafe. I'll have to delete you, Sensei. All it would take is one person with malicious intent to hold the Shem, to take hold of the Shem chest, and we would be facing an irreversible crisis. Don't you agree, Sensei? Don't worry about them. Hoshiro killed them. That's true. Likewise, the shop from Shag, the other artifact that Rin mentioned, looks like an ordinary wristwatch to me. But above all, I wouldn't rely on a mysterious artifact of unknown origins, and working to resolve serious matters that would affect the whole of Kivatos. This supposed plan of mine is full of holes that I can't comprehend. So I believe some adjustments are necessary. Is this her angle too? Is this her angle? To shut down Shell? To shut down me? Everything I did, I based on the document that the General Student Council president left in their absence. If you really are her, then you would remember this, where you established both Shell and Sensei's appointment to their role. I can't deny that signature on this document is mine. And Shell's accomplishments in Kivatos during my absence are nothing to scoff at. I already read through the reports. And what I really read was that you worked hard to protect the students' autonomy and safety, not abusing the authority granted to you. I have no intentions of denying or rejecting Shell. More than anything, I owe you a huge thank you for all you did on behalf of the General Student Council. What a relief! I thought she was going to delete me. Really not. I'm not so inflexible that I just cast aside the savior of Kivatos because of my faulty memories. However, despite these faulty memories of ours, we'll need to speak more and come to an agreement together. If you are the real General Student Council president, then why did you abandon your role and disappear without warning? Where have you been this entire time? What were you doing? Unfortunately, I don't think I have a satisfactory answer for you. I have clear memories of the last day I carried out my official duties before the General Student Council president disappeared from the records. Just like any other day, I reviewed the documents on my desk, signed them, and left the office. But everything after that, it's like a thick fog that takes over my brain. At some points, I wondered if I'd fallen into a coma without realizing it, but I eventually came to consciousness, only to find a completely different Kivatos from the one I've known. Then I met you, who doesn't remember me at all. Your explanation is only confusing me more. I understand. I know how this doesn't answer any of your questions, but it's because I don't even understand it myself. This world has always been an enigmatic puzzle. If you think about it, all the impossible problems and accidents that occurred in Kivitos, my memory loss is a drop in the ocean. That's why I can't just remain floating in the water, regardless of what does or doesn't make sense. I have responsibilities to carry out as the General Student Council President. Ren, let's continue this conversation wherever we can. I'll do my best to live up to the General Student Council President until you can accept me. Even if it ends in you rejecting me entirely, I won't run away from my responsibilities. Ren, be careful. He might delete you. How are you saying the same words she did? Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have an entire mountain of work to catch up on. Oh, and I'd like to extend the same invitation to you, Shell-sensei. Please feel free to visit the General Student Council anytime you wish to speak to me. Ren, I don't like this. He has the power to play with our lives. I apologize for having to make this request of you in our first meeting in so long, but would you be willing to withdraw the Trinity tea leave distribution regulations the Tea Party proposed last month, Ms. Nagisa? It was all Twitter. Wondering what the General Student Council President wished to discuss with me after a long absence. However, I find myself rather disappointed. Our answer remains the same. As long as the chief of the regulatory committee, we cannot. As we told the chief of regulatory committee. You see? This is our mild response from Trinity. In fact, this is the bare minimum to ensure that our students receive their due share, as well as to streamline our distribution channels. We take pride in the care we put into growing and preserving our tea leaves, and these regulations ensure they're not underestimated by the market. We hope you can understand. Furthermore, it's to my understanding that the General Student Council does not possess the authority to intercede with ordinances from individual academy districts. Could there be a shift in Could there have been a shift in policy without having notified us? No, not at all, of course. Each district has the right to propose ordinances based on their needs, and the General Student Council respects such rights. But please try to see my side of things. Trinity's tea leaves account for a significant share of Kivito's supply, and demand caused prices to skyrocket once you cut off the city from that source. Take Red Winter Academy, who has to import all their tea leaves. They found themselves on the short end of the stick here. I did not realize that Trinity was responsible for the well-being of other academies. Actually, while we were on that topic, I had a cup of black tea, I had a cup of the black tea the Tea Party had sent us. The freshness and sweet notes were innovative. Was it a new blend? How keen of you. Yes, this blend had a light touch of citrus oil. Well, I'm pleased to hear you enjoyed it. Why the change in the subject? Well, I couldn't help but feel that I really wanted delicious dessert with that smooth cup of tea, Lady Grey tea. For example, like chocolate pie, generously topped with Red Winter's lingonberries. I was just imagining how Red Winter students would react. And speak of Trinity General School, if they were to try out a Trinity tea that pairs well with their fruits. What do you think, Miss Nagisa? I believe fine tea must be served with befitting desserts. I understand well what you're implying. I'll reconsider our current distribution regulations. That's all I ask. Thank you. Damn, she's good. Of course, I am. Yes, of course. That's rather refreshing to share. It's rather refreshing to share a conversation with another tea sommelier. It's been quite some time since I've split leaves on the nuances of tea. Next time you visit the Tea Party, I will treat you to our newest blend. I'll be counting down the days. She's good. Amidst increasing increase in criminal activity throughout the zoo lately. An internal investigation from the defense office claimed that Gehenna students were responsible for 50% of those incidents over the past few months. That said, the Deputy Chief of Defense reportedly sent an official letter to Gehenna requesting cooperation with the investigation, but has not received a response yet. Don't worry, Anderson, I'll help you. Miss Makoto asked the chairman of the Pandemonium Society, do you know anything about this matter? It's a foolish question that's not even worth answering. Of course not. Then would the Pandemonium Society be willing to provide the necessary personnel and resources to better manage criminal activity coming out of Gehenna? Why are you asking that of us? That's the prefect team's duty, not in Gehenna, out of Gehenna, whatever. It's not the Pandemonium Society's business to keep students in check. In other words, this whole issue is because of head prefectina. Wait a sec. If what you say is wait a sec. If what you say is true, then we can hardly continue entrusting administrative tasks to the prefect team, as you requested in the past. I see, I fully understand the situation. Yeah, you tell him, Anderson. This really was all caused by the head prefectina's incompetence. President. Huh? Yes, you finally get it. I can't believe I troubled our chairman, Makoto, who must be utterly overwhelmed by managing such an incompetent head prefect. I can't even begin to imagine the workload of a leader like yourself. I have no excuses. No need to apologize. I, the great Makoto, am a magnanimous figure. I do not discipline those who can reflect on their mistakes. Besides, I'm glad the General Student Council President is someone who I can reason with, unlike a certain someone. Is there anything you need from the Pandemonium Society? No, that was all. After all, Chairman Makoto, dealing with the head prefect must keep both your hands very, very full. I like the way you think. That's right. Route all of those annoying problems to the head prefect team, since they're the only one responsible for that, right, all that stuff in Gehenna. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Skillfully done, Monica. Deputy Chief of Defense, contact Gehenna's prefect team and request their cooperation. Please share all of the data and suspect intel the defense office provided us. You have my approval for whatever supplies the prefect team may request. Send the invoice to the regulatory committee team in charge of Gehenna. Yes. And a box of caffeine pills and digestive medicine to President Surasaki. Don't appreciate them. Does I feel like a third row? Sure, no. And sure, no. What did you say to me? What did you say to me? Nee. What do you mean Morikori's exclusive chocolate pudding won't be released in Red Winter? All I said was that the General Student Council is wrong, or the wrong place to be asking about a specific company's product release. You're even more wrong for calling the transportation office. What a pain. Huh? Aren't you in charge of dessert-related tasks in the General Student Council? I saw you once. You were waiting in line at the Garubia pop-up store, so I drew the natural conclusion that that was totally someone else. Look, the point is I can't do anything about pudding, so go ask someone else. Did you think that the one and only Cherno would fall for such duplicity? That's blatant discrimination. You look to undermine my authority by releasing pudding in other academies and not ours. The Red Witcher office will utilize every possible means to protest the General Student Council until you solve this. Bring back our Spock. Seriously annoying. Do you mind if I interject my opinion here? And you are. It's been a while. Student Council President of Red Winter Academy, Head of Purification, Great Leader, Head of Physical Education and the Catering Department, and the Red Winter Academy's best epicure, Chirino. This is the General Student Council President. Your mustache is gleaming magnificently today, as usual. If it's not rude of me to ask, I can't help but wonder what your mustache care routine is. Ahem, you must feel the weight of authority from my perfectly groomed mustache. Very sharp, President of General Student Council. However, I unfortunately have no answers for your question. It's au naturel. How very envious. I understand why so many Red Winter students sing high praises about your mustache, President Chirino. Anyways, I heard that the new limited chocolate pudding from Morikori is very sticky. It's a huge complaint, actually. The mess it makes around your mouth when you eat one. Wouldn't the countless students be devastated by your precious mustache? And rather, if your precious mustache were staying beyond repair over pudding? That's true! No, I refuse to give up. I anticipated this limited edition pudding for months now. I'm sure this will do little to assuage your heavy disappointment. But I actually happen to have some limited edition caramel pudding, Lil Blue, from released just a bit ago. Would this gift prompt you to be generous enough to let that evil corporation off the hook just this once? Oh, it's caramel pudding. Ahem, at your request, I'll let this slide, General Student Council President. But just this once, thank you for your understanding, Miss Chirino. So skilled! Momoka? I have no clue what she's talking about. I've never been to the dessert pop-up store or anything like that. Even if it's for a once-in-a-lifetime dessert you love, you can't leave the office during work hours. As members of the General Student Council, we need to set an example for the other students. I'm meeting with some pastry company owners next week. I'll try to get you some samples. Really? Wow, the General Student Council president just got back, and she's knocking out all kinds of long-standing issues but one by one. She's hurting those egotistical academy leaders like the docile lambs. What I wouldn't give to be to have that kind of charisma. She was gone for too long. I'm glad she's back. I agree. Seriously, no one could ever replace the president. Yo. I'm starting to see where this is going. This won't do. Yeah, this definitely won't do. Yeah, I'm starting to see where this is going. In fact, I feel like I saw a story like this in Nikkei before. Or rather, read a story like this in Nikkei before. Alright, how long this one's gonna be? Well, this is gonna be like the last episode. But, let me check. Pairing. Alright, I'm not sure how long this one's gonna be, but we're gonna do it anyways. Or I could try to... Actually, no, one. Give me 1 second, I need to check to see if...
ここでは先生がスケジュールを決められます。
Otogi! Hello, Otogi.
呼ばれたらいつでも駆けつけるよ。
It's Otogi and her fast I can't see, but Otogi!
先生も私が声かけたらここでは先生がスケジュールを決められます。
Right. Surely they're around here somewhere. Where'd they go?
ここでは先生がスケジュール
Where? Alright, you know what? I'm having a hard time finding them.
天狗先生、様々な授業やイベント。
Last place. Alright, no, it's true. I can't find them. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and continue the story. I was gonna do like Momo Talks, but you know what? You know what? Is there anyone I can do at the moment? Shinatsu! It's her birthday today. Alright, go on. Perhaps there's someone we can look at for the moment. I think. Like sure. Actually, no, I could probably do Kana right now. I've been meaning to do Kana, but I haven't really done her just yet. No, heck with it. We'll end this with Kana. By end this with Kana, I mean try to get Kana's memorial. Yeah, we'll probably continue, or rather, we'll definitely continue the main story, or rather, Act 2 later. And for now, I kind of want to actually close this off with a Momo talk. Alright, it's been a while, kind of. I tried to seek, it's rare for you to scout advice. It's nothing serious, it's a lifeguard problem? Of course, I'll be there soon. All right, let's go hang out with the Kana. Let's pick a swimsuit. At Kana's request, I head to the Valkyrie Police School. Welcome, Sensei. I appreciate you being here. Always happy to help you, Kana. That's so. I appreciate it. As I mentioned earlier, I reached out because I needed some advice on my mission. Oh yeah, the lifeguard mission, right? That's right. I'm having trouble making the decision on my own. You should discuss the details somewhere else. Over here. Wait, this is the changing room. Also, sorry if you heard something back there. I understand your surprise. I have secured access under my own authorization. No one else is going to walk in. That's not the issue. In that case, let me show you. Lifeguard duties at the water park require a swimsuit. These are the options that are provided. There's no official dress code for this, so I'm not sure which one is the best choice. I'd drag you out for this, but could you help me run on right now? You're asking me to choose a swimsuit for you. That's correct. I really wear swimsuits. I'm a bit lost here. This design is the most popular, but it's also quite revealing. And might come across as inappropriate. But I hate slingshot bikinis. Well, it certainly is a daring design. I'm going to save that for someone else. If you're looking for more coverage, how about this one? No, actually that might be more embarrassing. I've heard something more suitable for the actual mission. I think that clearly shows I'm a lifeguard. I think this one's perfect. That does show an armed lifeguard, but that shows a lot. I actually appreciate its boldness. Something more modest, like this one, for example. Designed, there's the coverage and the lifeguard armband. It should be easily recognizable from a distance. You think, Sensei? I think you're right, Kana. Wait, I'll go ahead and try it on. Excuse me, Sensei, but if you wouldn't mind. No, I'm a woman. You're a man. Oops, sorry. Well, how's it look? Or how's this look? It's cute. It definitely works. Is your favorite calling me cute? Does I look cute to you? No, I'm not cute and funny. I'm big and bouncy. Active doesn't suit me at all. Alright, that's the one it is. I asked for your help, but then I picked out for myself anyways. Tried to make come all the way out here for nothing. Don't worry about it. I came here for a lot of things. Everything. I'm glad I can make you help. I'm glad I can help you make your choice. Alright then. Thank you for your help. Alright. Not done yet. I'm gonna keep going. Until we get it, which is hopefully soon. I probably should have chose someone else, but you know what? It's fine. I'm glad it worked out. How are you feeling now? Okay. Alright, we're not done here yet. Yes, I dove into the water as soon as I got here. Don't hurt me, please. What's that? Okay. So. Yeah, we're not gonna stop until we get Kana's memorial. Kana messaged me a request to join her at the outdoor water slide. Power check. Water flow check. Turn system check. You go so far. Looks busy. Maybe I should wait a bit. Water flow check. Wait, skill check. All clear. Oh, no more looking at my ass. That's over there. Go ahead and say something. Or do you like looking at my butt? Hmm? How'd you know? Of course I knew you were watching me. I can feel your eyes on me. Particularly on my butt. There's no need to apologize. I wasn't upset or anything. Like, I know what you do, so... Anyways, let's get down to business. This mega slide will be open for business for a little while after the park does. It's a big thrill ride, so the crowds love it. So it's laid out as such so that people don't form it all at once. I finished all the checks and everything is functioning normally. Okay, is there anything I can help with? Of course. There's one final stop before the slide can open. A trial run. The lifeguard has to go down the slide and make sure it runs smoothly all the way through. That's why I reached out to ask if you'd be willing to participate. By participate, you mean you want to ride down together? Is that dangerous? A lot more confident. This slide is designed for multiple riders at once. Riding groups have to be within a certain weight range, otherwise there'll be safety risk. So I was hoping you could join me, yes. If that's the case, I'd be more happy to help. Let's get ready and thank you. I do have one question. Can I ask you? Go ahead, answer. I'll answer whatever I can. Do I like amusement park rides? I don't usually seek that kind of thrill, but I'll avoid it either. It's not easy. I'm not easily startled by most things. But this is a mega slide. Is it not to be terrifying? My fly standards, I'm sure it's quite scary, but no more so than a terrorist with a bazooka. I'm the director of the Public Peace Bureau. That puts me in real danger plenty of times. Compared to that, a ride with built-in safety measures doesn't even feel like entertainment to me. Entertainment! Hear that? That's impressive, kinda. Oh, if you do get scared, feel free to scream. Just don't glop me or anything, otherwise I'm tossing you off the slide. Don't worry, I won't see your face. The ride's pitch dark. Alright then, please have a seat over there. We'll start the trial run now. Huh? Pat and I sat across from each other in the tube. All set to go. Please hold on to the handles. 3, 2, 1. We're off! Whoa! Wow! I knew this was going to be exciting, but wow! Yeah! Huh? There's another president in here with us! Don't worry, other president, I'll protect you! Huh. Hana, you weren't scared, were you? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me remind you again, as Deputy Director of the Public Peace Bureau, a ride like this was nothing for me. But that scream I heard on the slide was... Well, what was that about? I didn't hear anything. It might have been the sound of the rushing water, or maybe in your stress and fear you misheard something, or maybe the slide is haunted. You know what? Let's go with that. It's haunted. Let's see what happened. Shall we go again then? No. Thank you. Weren't it enough? In fact, I'll never do that again. Never! Okay, Kana. Does that mean you're going to take a break, Kana? Or no? No such thing as a day off? Really? Okay, there we go. Privileges of a lifeguard. What are you doing here, Sensei? I'm here to share your struggles. Oh, they didn't mention they were hiring someone extra for some extra assistance along with the lifeguards. I didn't expect you to be one of them, though. Well, here we both are. Looks like we're both co-workers today. Very well. And after we're on the clock, we'll have much chance to enjoy ourselves this time. Is that alright with you? Of course, I'm here to work hard. Well then, please take those cleaning tools to your assigned area. It's an outdoor facility. I'll be in charge of the healing spa. The main attraction that offers a private spa experience for 2 people. I should imagine there's a long line for it. It seems like it's designed for couples. Anyways, I'll get started on this end. Could you start cleaning from the other side and work your way over? Make sure to clean every corner thoroughly. This is your responsibility for today. You got it! I'm watching you. You worked hard on cleaning the healing spa for a while. Good after wrap things up for now. Good work, Sensei! You did good too, Kana. I'll tell park management that the task is done. Telling small supervisor to spark. Telling small supervisor to park manager over. Is there a problem? Over. Cleaning and facility inspection mission accomplished. Awaiting new orders over. Good job. Things are busy on this side, so please just take a break until you hear back from us. What's our connection? They said they were busy, so I suppose we could wait here, like they said. That sound alright to you? That's fine, I wanted to rest anyways. Alright, break time it is. We can use the healing spot together if you like. Oh, are we allowed to do that? Of course, right this way.
確かに疲労が取れた感じがしますね。大丈夫です。これも点検項目の一つですから。それに働き者には報奨がなければ。あと先生にはいつもお世話になっていますから。だからこれは私から先生に送る小さなプレゼントです。
So what you're saying is the token is getting to enjoy the spa with you?
そんなわけないじゃないですか。私がいるのは先生の安全を守るためです。私はライフセーバーですから。
Let's not tease each other like that. Park supervisor to healing spa manager over. Job well done. It's almost time to wrap it up, so please report to the headquarters. Over and out. guess it's time to go back, Sensei. Thank you for cleaning up so well. And I say, Kana. How about you? Well, I couldn't worry about doing her job, but I had to be honest. Guess I enjoyed it too, Sensei. Duh. Well, on that note, I think I can call it quits for now. So yeah, next time we actually do Blue Archive, we'll do a bit more of Act 2. Yeah, I think I might actually do some more what do I call it? Oh yeah, some more Momo talks, but this time with Nico and Kurumi. But only like after we clear up some more of the chapter, because I feel like there's quite a bit we need to get through here. Well, granted, this chapter is getting a tad bit interesting, but I have a sinking feeling I know where this I know where the plot's gonna go. Because like I said, I felt like I've read something similar before in another game. Like, if you know, you know, but if you don't, then well. Hopefully you'll go ahead and like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and watch this as a VOD. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below if you want to know what I'm referring to. But for now, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and call it quits. Also, no, I'm kind of curious what this tiny thing is. Oh. Oh, okay, I see what this is. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to hold off on this for now. Wait, no, is there anything else here? I don't think there is. We basically just cleared everything here. Well, anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it quits. So, yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.